Hello, my name's David and I'm one of the demonstrators for Longridge Mount Cutters. Ordinarily at this time of year we'd be getting ready to meet everybody at Patchings Festival, and obviously this year that's not going to happen, which we're disappointed obviously, but we fully understand and it's the right thing to do. We today want to show you a very quick easy demonstration video how to use the Longridge mount cutting systems to produce a very neat mount package. We have a watercolour here and we're going to create a double mount so that you can see how quick and easy that is. The Longridge mount cutting system is actually two systems. We have the autograph system, which I have here, and we also have the signature system. Both systems use the same baseboard, but the system we're going to show you today is the autograph system. And it's a system we would ordinarily be demonstrating at the Patchings Festival. It is probably the most appropriate for artists, and if you want to see the difference between the two systems, you can go on to the Longridge website and just check out the differences there. The mount cutting systems themselves are a fully integrated system. We have bevel cutters, which can be right or left-handed in application. We have marking gauges, we have our cutting rail, our baseboard, we have a 90-degree cutter for trimming mount board to size. We also have sprint mat, which is our cutting mat, and this is a disposable cutting board. They come with every system. And sprint mat is engineered specifically for us at Longridge. It is a very clean, smooth cutting surface, one that protects the blade when cutting and provides very clean quality cuts. So, setting out a mount board. We start with our mount sheet. And this I've cut to a preset size of 50 by 40 centimetres, a size that's great if you're cutting mounts for off-the-shelf picture frames. On the back of the mount board I've marked 4 borders, and I've marked those borders using the included border width guide, and the border width marker runs down the side of our mount board, creating what ordinarily would be our pencil lines. But because I'm working alone in the workshop here and the white balance on the video is set to auto, sometimes you might not see all the detail. But I've marked out those lines in pen. Ordinarily we'd use the pencil within the border width marker. So on the back of the mount board I've marked 6 centimetre borders at the top and the sides and 7 centimetres at the bottom, because in this case we're actually marking out a landscape mount but with a bottom weighted border. The width at the bottom is slightly deeper. So those are my 4 borders marked. To cut that mount, we take our autograph rail, and just to show you the underside, we have 2 important features here: a mount board support bar and rubber grippers set into the rail itself. The mount support bar simply allows us to place the mount board into the rail and will prevent the mount board slipping forward when we activate the cut. So it's going to provide good support. We set the pencil line in line with the cutting rail. And again, hard for you to see here, but we take the bevel cutter, and on the bevel cutter itself there is a V slot set into the base of the cutter, and that V slot is our cut line indicator. The bevel cutter itself engages onto the cutting rail, so it is fully supported through the cut. And the first process is to take our mount board support butt stops here and set that V slot so that it is exactly in line with our border widths. And this is the end of the cut. We can take our second mount board support and preset the start of the cut. So the key here is that the mount board is fully supported with the grippers under the rail, the mount board support bar under the rail, and our pencil line is in line with the cutting rail. Our start position is preset, our finish position is preset. So everything is controlled. And what that means is when I activate the cut, I simply control the motion of the cut itself. I don't need to worry about all my settings. The way we activate the cut, on the clear handle at the top here, we actually use the palm of our hand to push to engage the cut. We don't need to use our thumb, this becomes quite a weak strained joint, but we use the palm of our hand. So the process is to set on the first border width, using our border width markers, push to engage the cut, support the rail lightly and cut up to the production stop. Lift the blade to disengage the cut, make this safe. Lift out our mount board and you will see that we've created our first very clean cut. I'm then going to move the mount board ready for my second cut, and I always take those few moments just to check the position of my mount stops. So the process again is to push to engage the cut, support the rail up to the stop, lift out the cut. And you'll notice that it's not a white knuckle ride. The quality of the Longbridge system is within the quality of the blades, the support cutting mat, which is sprint mat, and all the stops set into the baseboard. That means that everything is well supported and the cut is one that is very clean and easy. So we're coming on to our third side. This time we're cutting the shorter lengths, making any adjustments to the cutter stops, push to engage the cut, along and then up to lift out the cut. And we always get really clean, accurate corners, not because we have overcut, because we have cut exactly into the corners using the production stops. That's all controlled really neatly. So again, adjust any production stop positions, push to activate the cut, up to the stop, lift out, and that is our first layer of mount board cut. So if we're producing a double mount, we'll have a little bit of a Blue Peter moment here and take out our second layer of mount board. This mount board has been set with increased border widths, so we have 6.5 centimeters at the side and the top and 7.5 centimeters at the bottom. If we layer those two mount boards together, what we have there is a really neat double mount. So to attach those two layers of mount board, we simply take some double-sided tape and run some tape all the way around the mount board. We can then use our bench to help us steady the mounts, align the two layers of mount board together, and there we have our double mount. We then need to finish the mount package, and to do that we take some backing board. This is a smooth backing board cut to the same size as the mount board. Align the two longest edges together, and using some hinging tape we just tape the two pieces of board together and they fold out like so. To place the artwork within the mount package, we take our watercolour here and we're going to use two T-hinges, and a T-hinge is a very simple hinge. It is two short pieces of, in this case, self-adhesive tape, and we're going to place the tape 1/3 of the way from the edge of the print, and this is the sticky side facing you here. Place that onto the backing board, lift the mount over, align the print as we want it. Just going to use that tape dispenser there to weigh down the print, stop it moving, whilst I take 2 longer pieces of hinge tape and stick those over the first piece of tape. That's called the T-hinge. The reason for that hinge is that the artwork is simply supported in 2 positions. It is not taped all the way round. So the paper can expand and contract, and the print or the artwork won't cockle or twist. So that there is our mount board package, a double mount, really simply, easily produced. So hopefully that's a nice little piece of simple information for you. Obviously we would have loved to seen you this year, but we hope to see you next year. In the meantime, please stay safe and well, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the future. Many thanks.